Well, here we are. Heatham Reach, Baker's Wood. Brings back memories. Used to chase my Great Dane up here late at night when he could smell bitches on heat and we could never get him back. We had a little cottage just down the hill, Kath and I, when we were first together. So I'll carry on recording and I'll show you what this little walk is. It's an enormous wood and a lot of people use it, but today, fortunately, it's fairly quiet. Pretty quiet. Not a lot of people about. Mind you, it's a big enough area that if they were about, I don't know if you'd... up on the hill over there, I don't know if you can see it, there used to be a ball store or a remand home for naughty boys. And sort of 40 odd years ago, Kath and I used to go up there and visit two relatives of the Cray twins that were away. Playing with the camera. It's not so steady. I used to have a gimbal, a steady cam, but I gave it to my brother because he made better use of it than me. I couldn't get out much, had no dog, didn't have the opportunity, and he was always out walking, so it's something nice for him. But these are pretty old woods too. Beautiful and so peaceful. Found a nice little bench, so I'll have a breather for a minute or two. You can see they put loads of bird boxes up. There's one up there on an oak tree, can you see it? And there's a rook making himself known. That's interesting. I think they're referring to that old oak tree behind there that was coppiced. That's interesting. Just met a fellow walker went by, a student who, something new, greeted me with happy quarantine, he said. That was nice, wasn't it? But apart from him, it's the only person I've seen. And I guess I'm a mile down the road from when I first started. Turn it off for a bit because we come to a lake later, and we'll carry on. Walked so many memories down this road with the grandkids, Luke and Adam, when they were younger. And Muttley, we used to come here with Kerry and walk for hours. Kids would feed the ducks. In those days, Adam still had reins on him. I think there's some old videos floating about somewhere. It really is a beautiful, peaceful place. We're arriving now at the beginning of the lake. It's a big lake with a boathouse, or a disused boathouse, the other side, that I think was in use in Victorian times when there was a large estate and house here. And this was obviously the property of the people that lived there. I've got no bread for you, little fellas, sorry. There's not much in leaf at the moment, but you can see how beautiful it will be when it's all out. Here the lake opens out, you see. There's some larger birds over there, and through the trees is remnants of that boathouse I was telling you about. Maybe you can see it there. I might walk round later. Someone will watch this video, particularly know exactly what significance that bench has. It's been there a long, long time, and I've spent many hours sitting there when we lived in Heatham Reach, just down the road from here. Beautiful, isn't it? Get better pictures here because I'm not looking into the sun anymore. Get a little moorhen over there, making itself known. There's mandarin ducks and all sorts here. And look at Adam used to stand on that little section there and feed the ducks. Luke quite aggressively. What you could imagine, I guess. Got a better view of that old boat dock or boat house. It's what's left of it. You can see it there. The kids used to play on there. Once or twice they fell in the water. The odd helicopter and a few birds and me. That's it. Good, isn't it? Oh well, I've been caught out. I was going to go over this little bridge and round by the boathouse, but it's quite a big diversion. I mean, you can walk here for hours and hours without going over the same ground. But they've closed this little bridge here over the lake for a bit. I don't know why. But that's where I was going to go, around the lake and over there. But I'll double back the other way and cross the other bridge. I can see a swan up there. Why would that surprise me? Used to be a little dog over there having a swim. Having the time.
Getting the stick, but I don't think he's doing a very good job.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Heading back to the car park now. What a glorious day. Mind you, we've had a few days like this here. Not always, of course. We do get a bit of rain. I'll catch you back at the car. Bloody enormous trees, some of these. There's another bridge that goes over the end of the lake. There we are, back at the car park. And what's normally toilets in a cafeteria, but of course it's all in lockdown because of, well, the old corona. And there's my car. Car park's pretty empty. The weekend it was rammed. There's a cafeteria there that's closed. There we are. Well, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to drive home and have a sit down. God bless. Stay safe.